Hello everyone, my name is Jolene. I'm an MBA student from IPMI International Business School. In this video, I would like to share with you about global economy and international business subject facilitated by our facilitators Professor Roy Sembel and Ibu Yulita F. Susanti, PhD. In a world interconnected by vast networks of trade and finance, the global economy resembled an intricate mosaic, and each piece was intricately linked to another. International business, the lifeblood of this system, served as the vibrant thread weaving through nations, connecting distant shores and disparate cultures. The story begins in a world where borders are blurred by the flow of goods, ideas, and innovation. Geopolitical intricacies shape the playing field with diplomatic tensions, impacting supply chains and tariffs influencing the flow of goods. Yet, amidst the complexities, the global economy witnessed collaborative efforts as international agreements were forged aiming to address climate change, foster sustainable development, and promote fair trade. It unfolds amidst the towering skylines and bustling trade hubs where multinational corporations and ambitious startup governs driven by a singular vision to connect, trade, and transform the world. Global economy is divided into three issues, namely global trade, international finance, and issues in global economics. The first is that global trade is an important aspect of the economy in every country. Global trade can establish and create economic relationships that mutually influence one country with another, as well as the traffic of goods and services that will shape trade between countries. The aim of global trade is to improve the welfare of people in a country. World economic growth is currently accompanied by an increasing need for food. In life, humans need substances that come from the food they consume, one of which is carbohydrates from plants such as rice, potatoes, and corn. International trade is arguably the most important influencer of global prosperity and growth. However, there are worries related to the fact the United States has shifted from being the largest international creditor to become the world's largest international debtor. This may affect international finance in unforeseen ways. And international opportunities are divided into two, namely financing opportunities and investment opportunities. Financing opportunity is the financial opportunity should then be mainly assessed in terms of the coupon interest rate and maturity. Also considering how these factors compare to similar financial products available in the market. Of course, like any other financial product, additional indicators should be evaluated, such as those related to investment returns, which is ROI, IRR or YTM, and NVP, and other cash flows measures, and risks such as interest rate, inflation, liquidity, credit risk, and more generally, the issuer's financial performance and resilience. Arguably, the liquidity risk still represents the main inherent drawback for investing in new IOBs. Trading potential for innovative products are typically low, therefore, investing in these funds would be justifiable only if the FI intends to maintain its participation until maturity. Although liquidity may improve as impact oriented bonds and ESG investments are becoming increasingly more popular. Investment opportunity is the investment opportunity set which emerged after being proposed by Myers 1977, who view company values as combination of asset in place with investment options in the future. Investment choices are an opportunity for growth, but often companies are not always able to implement in all investment opportunities in the future. Companies that cannot use investment opportunities will experience higher expenses compared to the value of the lost opportunity. Cole in Nor Prativi 2004 states that the value of this investment opportunity set depends on the expenditures determined by management in the future or future discretionary expenditure, which at this time are investment options that are expected to produce return that are greater than the cost of capital and can make a profit. In general, it can be said that the investment opportunity set describes the breadth of investment opportunities for a company, but it really depends on the company's expenditure choice for future purposes. The second issue is about international finance. International finance, sometimes known as international macroeconomics, and is the study of monetary interactions between two or more countries, focusing on areas such as foreign direct investment and currency exchange rates. International finance deal with the economic interactions between multiple countries rather than narrowly focusing on individual markets. International finance research is conducted by large institutions such as the International Finance Corp and the National Bureau of Economic Research. Furthermore, the U.S. Federal Reserve has a division dedicated to analyzing policies germane to U.S. capital flow, external trade, and the development of global markets. Global economy. The global economy has developed very dynamically, which creates major challenges for policymakers. This condition will lead to worsening economic growth caused by high inflation and response from the monetary side. The International Monetary Fund projects that the global economic situation will slow down and global growth will decline from 6% in 2001 to only 3.2% in 2022 and reduce again to 2.7% in 2023. This downward revision of the global economic outlook provides real risk currency faced by the majority of countries, including the ASEAN region. Various factors triggers these conditions, such as the war in Ukraine, which created an increasing risk in the form of food, energy, and fertilizer crisis. In fact, this condition has created increasing and worse inflation in 40 years in many developed countries. Then, this situation was responded to by tightening monetary policy and increasing interest rates by developed countries, which caused high capital outflows and weakening currencies in many developing countries. VUCA. VUCA is an acronym for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity. The term can also be used for adjective, tumultuous, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. The term VUCA itself comes from the U.S. Army War College to describe the situation in the Cold War. Since then, VUCA concept has been adopted by companies and organizations in many industries and sectors to guide leadership and strategic planning. The introduction of VUCA, volatility, uncertainty, complexity, ambiguity, can be a good understanding of strategies to reduce the harm it can cause as an integral part of crisis management and emergency response planning. That's why we need to know VUCA if we are trying to develop our business. Now let's continue to globalization and new economy. We have three pillars of new economy, which is number one, cost reduction, number two, better services, number three, transparency and competition. And let's continue to subprime mortgage crisis. Subprime mortgage crisis was a multinational financial crisis that occurred between 2007 and 2010 that contributed to the 2007-2008 global financial crisis. The crisis led to a severe economic recession with millions of people losing their jobs, homes, and many businesses going bankrupt. The US government intervened with a series of measures to stabilize the financial system, including the Troubled Asset Relief Program and the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act. Subprime mortgage crisis causing namely number one, stock market crash, number two, bankruptcy of financial institutions, number three, recessions, and number four, other credit issues. Now let's continue to the international business. What is international business actually? International business refers to the trade of goods and services, capital, knowledge, and technology across borders on a global scale. International business transactions include contractual agreements that permit foreign firms to utilize services, products, and processes from different countries. Now let's see the slide we have here. Here we have marketing in global firm. globalization process management, international strategy, international trade and labor and standard, risk international business, level of business activities. These are all included in the international business, and we have so much more here. So, in a vibrant web of global commerce, from the ancient marketplaces in the Middle East to the modern commercial districts of Asia, the narrative of international business emerged as a captivating tale of ambition, collaboration, and the interwoven destinies of nations. Ultimately, this narrative of the global economy and international business isn't just about numbers, markets, or corporate conquest. It's a symphony of cooperation and competition, a tale where dreams, ambitions, and the pursuit of progress transcend boundaries. It's a story that captures the essence of the human spirit, resilience, adaptability, and the relentless quest for progress and innovation, echoing across the interconnected global markets. I'm Jolene Mericholok, and it's my mind mapping for global economy and international business. Thank you.